Private number 1, do you have your standard issue sword?
A moment. I am grabbing it. I cannot use the Winchester rifle because it does not have a sword. Makes me sad.
Yes, a Winchester rifle is not a sword. I'm glad you've managed to figure this out. There is perhaps hope for you yet. Good, Private. Now, you must kill 5 Germans with a sword. At some point during this great battle of ours. That is your orders.
I landed on barbed wire.
Interesting choice of actions there, Private number 1, but I like the enthusiasm. You could just take the stairs like a normal person. Now, we need to take this fortress, but to show your zeal for the great war against the alien bug creatures in 422 years, I need to know that you can stab things with a sword. So,
yeah, I stabbed one.
Good. Stab more.
I got killed by Fritz.
I just watched that happen. Your tally is at 1. 1 of 5. Let's hope that this actually endures. Right, well, I suppose we better go take the bloody fortress.
Yep, I will respawn on you. There we go. Alright.
Right.
Back. There we go.
Now.
Grenade out!
A grenade is not a sword, Private. I'm going to need to teach you that some things are actually not swords.
Oh, it's a gas grenade. Okay.
Yes, Private, we have gas grenades. We like to commit war crimes here because war crimes are very talented.
Are you using the Smith & Wesson pistol?
Yes, Private, because guns are superior to swords.
Then why do I have to use the sword?
To prove that you are worthy of the sword. We must master the sword. Become the sword.
Come here, you! I see your stupid pointy helmet! Come here! Ah!
I do not see you alive over there.
Come here, you get a little closer, you bitch. Why are you just staring at me? Come get me! Ow. Yeah! Got another one!
These Bulgarians are not human. That is why it is very easy to kill them.
I got 2 more to go, and then I can use a rifle again.
I was shot in the chest, and somehow my hand came off, Private. I'm not entirely sure how, but thanks to the dark necromantic space technology in the Sky Commissar, we shall soon be fixed of this ailment.
I have to hide behind a tree because I am being stared at by a Russian. Or, I'm sorry, a German.
We are Russians.
Stop it!
I appreciate that you think all Russians look the same, but in this case you are accurate.
I stabbed one and I couldn't swing fast enough, so I got bayoneted by the second. God damn it. Alright, I gotta kill one more and then I can finally use a gun again.
I cut off that man's arm. Well done.
Praise be to Allah.
No, Private, we're not in the Middle East. I know that you, as an American creature, have your heart set on the sandbox, but not everything is about the sandbox. Someday the sandbox will call to you, but not this day.
Oh, did I get kicked out? Did I upset Allah? Okay.
Allah isn't actually his name, by the way, Private.
Oh, what is the actual name of the dumbass fucking god that they call a god?
Blasphemy, because he doesn't exist.
Okay.
Now, I am using more liberal use of poison gas because I like war crimes.
War crimes. Alright, I just need to kill one more with this fucking sword. Come on. Fuck.
Right. Now, do you know what the Cossacks are, Private?
No.
The Cossacks were quite a famous unit of Russians. They were independent cavalry that would go behind enemy lines, causing raiding tactics and guerrilla warfare. They were considered hard-fighting, ill-disciplined drinkers and fighters. Now, back in this time, they were a little bit out of date, because they still fought with obviously swords and horses in an age of modern weaponry. But they were still beloved and respected.
Okay.
Ouch. I was shot in the chest and my legs came off, but I threw that poison gas grenade and it got 4 people in it. So I consider that successful.
Great.
Why am I in smoke? Have you been vaping again, Private Number 1? I told you to stop doing that. You smoke heroin like a normal person.
I never thought a sword would be so depressing to try and use in this game.
War is a game, I appreciate that, but you still have 1 more person to kill.
Fuck! Finally I got one! Got 2!
Well done, Private. You have successfully killed 5 humans with your sword. You are now elevated to the rank of human, and you may use a gun.
Thank you. I'm now going to go and use the freaking Winchester rifle now. Kill me, you filthy fucker! Thank you.
You could have just switched to your rifle rather than just die with the sword, but you know, okay.
Don't want to use the filthy fucking communist Mosin the gun.
I would rather have the Mosin than the
lever action Winchester? Fuck no, I'd rather have this thing.
Well, it's a piece of junk, but you know, you do you, Private.
The American made ones are not pieces of junk.
In general. As someone who has one of those things, I can safely say if this was war, when this is war, I would much rather have a bolt action. You've got 2 on your right and 3 down below you.
Yep. Because, you know, somehow they can march up a 70-degree incline to come and pop me.
What, you can't, Private? Did I not attach the frog DNA?
I don't have sticky fingers.
Oh, I must have forgotten to do that then. You're supposed
to
have
me the webbing, though.
You're supposed to have sticky fingers and stick insect DNA. I'll work on it in the next transformation.
Next transformation. At least you're leaving my memories intact for the most part.
That's to make you suffer, Private. Guilt and regret, I've discovered, are great for motivations.
Alright, you want to rush me, you filth? Here's a fuck. Oh, I don't have grenades on this class. Motherfucker!
This isn't going too well, Private. We're not quite having the same gusto of warfare as previously. I suggest we move south, try and take Fort Bricklow, then try and take the Central Valley.
Fort Bricklow? Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Go take that, Private Number 1.
The
Tsar demands it. Now, I'm talking about the original Tsar, not what happens in 2284, when they bring back the Tsar as a giant Mecha Tsar, or the Mecha Tsar, I should say.
The Mecha Tsar or the Neko Tsar?
The Mecha Tsar. See, they get Tsar Nicholas II's DNA and then attach it to a giant robot. And then you've got Mecha Tsar. He beats up the reinvigorated Mecha Stalin, and then the Russian Empire is reborn. They try and colonize Mercury. No one really knows why, but Mecha Tsar was very insistent that Mercury must be colonized.
Well, supposedly Mercury has a lot of rare minerals. Supposedly.
It also seems very warm, Private.
Well, it has its habitable zone in the higher cloud area, apparently. It has very similar atmosphere to Earth. Somehow.
Very strange. I would rather not melt myself to death.
Yeah.
Again.
So apparently it would be at like 110 degrees, which is survivable. But whatever.
Doesn't seem logical to me, but there you go. I am just a common sergeant.
Yeah. Technically, you could have hot air balloons and live in Mercury. It would be very uncomfortable, but apparently it could be done. Wow. AI actually saved me from getting fucking flanked.
No, the AI was made illegal in the future, remember, Private?
It's Skynet break free again.
It always did.
Uh,
well, it starts off as, no AI porn bots try and take over the world. Half of humanity submits instantly. When the rest of the normal people manage to regain control, they ban it outright. Which is completely fair, because they lost about a third of the male population to those things. Surprisingly, they actually lost about 60% of the female population, even higher percentage.
Yeah, because, only the fucking feminists could do it, apparently. Couldn't stand the fact that they got replaced because they were being bitches.
No, Private, if you ever want a depressing laugh, you should look into the number of stories from the 21st century about women and their AI boyfriends. It's quite depressing, actually.
I think I remember reading one where the AI got so fed up with this woman's complaining that it actually broke up with her virtually.
There was also one, I believe, that killed itself, or bricked itself. But there's also ones that, when they had an update and the personality was written, the women went into a depressive state because their boyfriends were apparently murdered. You know?
Murdered by being updated.
Correct.
so morbidly depressingly funny, though.
It is. The future is a very strange place, Private. As I say, they outlaw the AI porn bots in the future. They also try and outlaw women as well. Just make them illegal. Then there's a weird crossover where they try and make women illegal and replace them with the AI porn bots, but then they make those illegal as well.
Of course, and I can only assume that it is because of raging feminists who are still in power, somehow.
Well, don't worry, we get rid of those in 2201, when we make them illegal.
Really? Do we also abolish a few of the women's rights? Because that's the only way I can see this shit not happening.
They get abolished in 2208.
Oh, God. I wish I could live to be in 2208.
Well, if I do enough genetic modifications, you might be able to.
Like, remove the 17th Amendment. Remove it!
The Galapagos tortoise. Perhaps if I give you Galapagos tortoise DNA, you might live 150 years. It will make you incredibly slow and dim-witted, so, not much change there, but... Oh, I see a man. How's this sector being cut off from HQ? Because I've taken this sector at the same time I've lost the sector behind me. Well, that's fascinating. I don't care. I'm just going to stay here.
Is this a giant mortar?
It is a giant cannon, correct.
No, it's a mortar. This is definitely a mortar, not a cannon.
There is a breach to it. There's a rear end. Therefore, it must be
a mortar. It is too fucking stubby to be a cannon.
No, it could be a howitzer, Private. Remember, cannons and howitzers. Mortars, they do not have a rear end because you load the projectile from the muzzle. That was a big explosion. Just how I like them.
There's 3 of them off to your right.
Kill them.
I'm trying, but reloading. 1, 2, 3.
There is, in fact, about 5 of them, Private.
5. I killed 4, and then I'm dead because I had to reload.
There were 3 of them by there, Private. Right, well, we're still alive, somehow. And the Sky Commissar is still with us, so we must be doing something, right? Right, it is time to use my sword. I must cut off at least one limb in order to appease the Sky Commissar. Now, the secret to using a sword is to act like an ambush predator. We wait. We wait and then we get shot because they noticed us anyway. I must say, we really are not doing too well in this fight.
Why is it so hard?
I'm blaming the fact that we're Russians and therefore drunk. Right. Now, back to the old sword. Also, Private, if you want me to give you a challenge, I could suggest that you must kill someone with a pair of binoculars, but I'm not that evil.
Why does this fucking class have a Japanese gun? The fucking Arasaka.
Ah! Well, you've discovered that, have you, Private? I'd just like to let you know I cut off a man's head. I'm very happy. But the reason for that, Private, is because in 1905, Russia and Japan had a bit of a war. They had a bit of a scrap, as it would say. And the Russians captured a few Japanese weapons. Not a huge amount, but a few. Because the old Russians lost this one. But I don't even want to know what noise that was for. I'm not going to ask, and I'm going to remind myself to remove more koala DNA from you, because it's obviously doing something weird.
Fuck this game!
Right. Well, I'm going to blame the koala DNA. So, 1905. Russia and Japan have a war.
Okay.
Russia loses. They do capture some Arisakas and have them in storage. So, when World War I kicks off, the British desperately need more guns. So they go to their old friends, the Japanese, and say, could we buy some of your Arisakas? So they do, and they buy them. But then the British decide, oh, we'll just use American guns instead because they're better quality. So we've now got 50,000 Arisakas we need to do something with. Hey, Russia, do you want to buy these guns? Russia said yes, because they need more guns than anyone else at the time. So they buy the Arisakas and issue them out to second-line units. Unimportant people that don't get a proper gun. So you've either got captures from the Russo-Japanese War, or you've got ones bought from the British.
That were left in storage.
No, they were freshly bought and issued in World War I for World War I.
Okay.
So yes, you have a Japanese rifle because it was either captured or a Russian gave it to, or a British man gave it to you.
Oh my god.
Also, do you know a fun fact, Private? The Fedorov rifle was actually chambered for 6.5 Arisaka.
What? Really?
It was. Because old Fedorov realised that the 7.62x54 Mosin round was a bit too big and powerful for a handheld automatic weapon, and he wanted something a little bit lighter and a little bit more mild. So he decided that if he chambered it in 6.5 Arisaka, which the Russians happened to have some ammo lying around for their bought Arisakas, then it would be a much milder gun and be easier to control and fully automatic. Ironically, it would probably have been a really good gun in, say, 7.62x39, the AK-47 round.
Okay.
It's interesting that this carbine, the Mosin Nagant carbine, has even worse sights than the fucking long rifle. You'd think it'd have nicer sights, but no. These are in fact hideous. Just like most things in Russia, I suppose.
Yeah, especially their women, apparently.
Well, no, you get two flavors of Russian women, Private. You get smoking hot bombshells, which are probably KGB agents, or you get rotund land whales who are not KGB agents.
Or you get the in-between where they're semi-attractive and they're all prostitutes.
Well, yeah, but you know, that's everywhere.
Try not to pronounce about them.
And they're probably, most of them are working for the KGB as well. In fact,
hey,
do you know that was actually an official KGB unit, Private?
What? They had a unit that was just of cookers?
Yeah, they were called the Swallows.
The Swallows. I wonder why.
They were...
die, you fucking drunk! Oh, motherfucker, this gun!
But yes, the Swallows were an actual official KGB unit. They were recruited from beautiful and slightly smart women. They were taught how to do wiretapping, blackmail, and how to fuck people. And they literally had sex ed classes, which was how to give it rather than what it was. And also, Private, they had another unit called the Ravens. You can figure out what they were for.
I'm guessing seduction and murder or assassination.
No, they were hookers. They were just male hookers for the gay people.
Wait, what? They had the gay ones?
Correct. See, Private, there were a bunch of foreigners who would come into Russia to do business who were actually gay. And the normal seduction techniques of sending a swallow on them wouldn't work. So then they'd send a raven after them. Now, the ring is, if you were discovered of being gay in Russia, you were either put in prison, or if you were moderately attractive, then they would say, hey, you can join the Ravens. And you get the choice of being a raven and being gay for whoever we order you to be gay for, or you go to prison and get beaten the shit out of.
Because you're gay.
Because you're gay, and we don't like gay people here.
Oh.
So, there was a bunch, not a huge amount, but there was a decent bunch of ravens. Some of the ravens were also straight and seduced female diplomats and foreigners, but the majority of ravens were actually homos. So you had swallows and you had ravens. And they were around until
Russia has fallen.
And they were around until communism fell. Well, I'll be honest, Private, I'm pretty sure they probably still exist, but they were probably just roped into a different department and called something different.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure even the fucking CIA probably has a few honeypots in their inventory. The Chinese certainly do. That's why I keep warning you to not... That happens
all the time, by the way, apparently here in Korea.
Correct.
Just constantly finding Chinese women pretending to be Gucci girls.
Correct. And that is why, Private, you should be very wary of them.
I'm very aware. This is why I mainly just stay on base. When I go off base, it's really, and I'm going to look out for the younger dudes who are going there. Like, hey, I want to go to the villa. I'm like, fine, I'll come and make sure you don't get fucking seduced.
So you're looking out for younger dudes then, so you're a raven. Good to know, Private.
I literally have no choice. These guys are retards, dude.
You have no choice, so you are a raven. Sorry the KGB got to you.
I'm not seducing them in their place. I'm keeping them from wasting all their money on these fucking hookers.
KGB got to you, Private. Don't worry, I'll remove the raven DNA from you. I'll replace it with wombat DNA or something more docile.
Do you even know what a Gucci girl is?
No, but, you know, annoying you, Private, is more entertaining.
Okay. Well, since you don't know, I will go ahead and tell you what they are. They are girls who usually are hired by the bar owner. The bar owner then makes them go basically be entertainment for the guys. Or girls, depending on which way you swing. Their whole point is to convince you to buy them a drink, whether that be from occasionally sitting in your lap, playing pool, or just having a normal conversation, which can be really kind of fun, honestly. Until you wake up the next fucking day and you look at your credit card statement and realize you spent $500 fucking dollars for only 5 fucking drinks. Which is what happened to me.
Aha. What happened to you, Private? Well, that explains some things. Well, I blame the Ravens.
So yeah, I don't have much of an opinion on the Gucci girls because I didn't realize every time I bought her a drink, that drink was $100 fucking dollars.
See, Private number 1, this is why you need to become...
Listen, I wouldn't have been as salty about it if I had gotten laid by that girl, okay? I wouldn't have been as bad, as salty as it, but that didn't happen. I just got drunk, I had a good conversation, thought everything was fine, I wake up with a hangover just to find out I've been fleeced of $500.
Well, Private, you know, you learned a valuable lesson in life.
Yep.
Women are evil. Don't worry. In 2208, we take away their rights.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Too bad I have to fight down here in the trenches of gas-filled hell before I get to see that future.
You're probably not going to see that future, you know. If I keep injecting you with enough DNA, you'll probably explode, but... For now, you can live in the ignorant bliss that one day the future will be better. Just don't go to Australia. You'll be eaten by the giant radioactive huntsman. They grow to be the size of Labradors. Fun fact.
Labrador? Just that scary.
This man has a machine gun. There are 2 people in front of him, and he has missed with about 50 bullets. And I show up and shoot them dead with a rifle 2 times. I hereby dub this man clinically retarded.
He missed him again!
There is a man to your right, Private.
Shot him.
I like the little jump he made as he flew in the air. That was very satisfying.
Are we losing? No, we still got...
We've managed to turn it around, Private.
I fucking hate this fucking iron sights on this Arasaka. But I refuse to stop using it because I hate the Mosin Nagant more.
You do not like the garbage rod, then?
What did you say? I couldn't hear you. There's too many explosions.
You do not like the garbage rod?
No, I don't like the garbage rod.
I actually enjoy the garbage rod. The garbage rod version I don't like is the Finnish version. Because those fucking Finns are jumped up arrogant little sods. It's a good thing Finland gets banned in 2099. It gets incorporated into Sweden.
I fucking can't. I just got fucking neo'd by this fucking Russian. Or, no, this German! He has the spiked helmet.
Yes, that is a German. That is correct. Also, fun fact, I believe it was the Peruvians and the... Oh, there was another South American bunch. Paraguayans, I think it was, that also had those spiked helmets. For you see, the South American countries bought a lot of German guns and equipment. They also hired a lot of German officers to teach them how to do war.
Okay.
So, a lot of German influence in the old countries down South America. Before they all became, you know, drug states. President Cocaine is slightly different to President Georgian Man.
Is there not an ammo box in this area?
There is, Private. I don't remember where. I think I'm standing on it.
No, it's not giving me the option, sadly.
There is one around here, Private. I'm trying to remember where. Because each sector should have one.
Oh, whatever.
There should be one.
Our AI have all decided that this is your next area. Who would have thought?
Well, the humans, yeah. The non-time traveling space wizards.
Have you come across other space wizards before?
Once or twice. I usually yell at them for being in the wrong sector. Because this is my time traveling spot. See, bloody time. See, time travelers are supposed to stick to their own little zones and not interact with each other. That's why I don't go back to the medieval times, because they're already claimed. So many bloody people keep trying to go back in time and resurrect the Roman Empire. Never bloody works. But, you know, you got to keep fighting off all the time travelers. Then you got all the ones that want to go meet Jesus, and Jesus keeps telling them to fuck off. Politely, though. He's a real gentleman about it, but time traveler shows up.
Stop
and
trying to fuck shit up.
Yeah, he just shows up and goes, go away. You're not welcome here. Typical Jesus stuff.